Emma Raducanu has been tipped to become a future world number 1 and multiple Grand Slam champion by Rusedski. The 18-year-old made history by becoming the first ever qualifier to win a Grand Slam when she was victorious at the recent US Open, and saw her ranking skyrocket from number 338 in the world to number 21 in a matter of months. However, the retired pro says there are two things Raducanu must ensure happens to achieve further success. Raducanu has achieved unprecedented success in recent months. The Bromley local made her Grand Slam debut at Wimbledon, receiving a last-minute wildcard while ranked world number 338, and made it all the way to the second week in her first appearance at major level. A few weeks later, she arrived in New York to compete in US Open qualifying at a then-career high of world number 150, having made her first WTA 125K level final days before. She then competed the seemingly impossible by winning her 3 qualifying rounds and 7 main draw matches without dropping a set, on her way to the US Open title. Not only was the 18-year-old the first qualifier to win a major, she also became the first woman to lift the title on just her second appearance at Grand Slam level. After an unsuccessful return to the match court in Indian Wells, Raducanu was back to her winning ways in her father's home country of Romania, as she made the quarterfinals at the Transylvania Open last week. Now sitting at a career-high world ranking of 21, the teenage sensation is gearing up for her final tour event of the season in Linz, before she begins the first full off-season of her pro career. Former British number 1 Rusedski has now tipped Raducanu to become the best player in the world, and go on to win more major titles. I think she's going to be a multiple Grand Slam champion and has the potential to be world number 1, the former world number 4 said. What she's done in her first 2 majors, there's very few players that have reached 4th round of a Grand Slam in their first one, then went on to win the US Open. Rusedski noted that the US Open champion would need to ensure 2 things were solid in order to reach her full potential. Raducanu is currently without a coach, having parted ways with Andrew Richardson shortly after winning the US Open, and had stopped working with Andy Murray's father-in-law and renowned WTA coach Nigel Sears weeks before hiring Richardson. The 48-year-old also had a coaching suggestion for Raducanu, whose idol, Simona Halep, recently parted ways with Darren Cahill, her mentor of 6 years. He added, her future is going to be exceptional if she can stay healthy and put the right team around here. I think her future will be incredible. I think she's had some great coaches throughout her career and development as a player. When she got to the 4th round of Wimbledon, she had one of the best coaches in the business in Nigel Sears. It'll be interesting to see who she appoints at the end of the season. There's talk about Darren Cahill, who worked with Simona Halep. If she could tie up with that sort of coach from a long-term basis, that would be great.